Right. It was basically home of cougars that lived in Orange County, and the young guys would go there and have a good night. And it was so lit that they were doing reviews like, guys go here to get new clothes, and basically the girls would treat them out while the husband be on business trips. So the Foxfire, I met a nice woman that was 41. We had fun that night. She made me breakfast in the morning, and eventually she wanted to be my girlfriend on the side, but I was a young dude and just was playing the field. So that was my experience. Jermaine, if you want to go next.
Yeah, I don't really like to deal with much older girls than me. So like, let's say if I was 21, the oldest I'll probably deal with is maybe like 26, 27. Like I'll smash them, but they do got their own place. They do like to travel, cook for you. A lot of Southern hospitality from what I've noticed, but I never had thoughts of like procreating with an older woman, but I'm open to it. But I like girls who are maybe like 2 years older than me, but I don't like young girls either. So I'm 34. I wouldn't, me personally, this is me. I'm 34. So if I was in a dating game, I wouldn't really talk to girls younger than maybe 27, 28. Like, I'm just not into all that little young, giddy, just like, I like mature girls, but I understand younger girls are younger, but I don't like when you just want to take photos all day and just do all that kiddie shit. Like, I need women that's like mature in their career and still like to have fun. But if you're showing grays in your hair, that's kind of like a turn off. No knock to them, but I don't like them too old though.
Okay.
If you're having sex with an 80-year-old woman and she dies during the process, you're a fucking legend. you committed manslaughter of the most noble way possible.
Oh shit.
Tripping with Jay, what's your response in regards to your age limits?
Man, so are you like talk about like the oldest? Because I've
the oldest, yeah.
The oldest has been 44. Just like not taken seriously, but it's like she looked like she was like a good like 30, 31, 29 maybe.
Oh, she was a Megan Good 44. Okay.
Right. Yeah. She was like in the gym always, and she looked super young for her age. But as far as like the youngest, probably 25, 26. And keep in mind, I'm 35. So like 25, 26 is like before I start to like kind of like, I'm not going to take you seriously. But anything over the age of maybe like 30, 33, 34, I wouldn't like take seriously. So like my Goldilocks zone is like right around like 25 to maybe 30, 31 at the
Okay. Right on. Joe, you're next.
I don't have no elaborate story, but I remember when I was 19, one of my first jobs working at Target. And I didn't know no better. You're 19 years old. I just knew that there's this lady that when I asked her how old she was, she wouldn't tell me how old she was. I'm like, why is that? Like every other girl tell me how old she is. Like she kind of looks like she might be in her early 40s. Very attractive, dark-skinned woman. She had the Halle Berry haircut and very beautiful body. And she just kept coming on to me. So I was like, I guess, is this normal? Is this something that's supposed to happen? I mean, I'm used to like dealing with younger women, girls my age, and she just kind of like she put on that whole show. She was 20 years my senior, and yeah. Now I would say the next time if I ever were to consider dealing with an older woman now, it would have to be on the Stacey Dash quality. I can't tell that you're in your 50s. It can't. I couldn't do it now because I get younger women who's in their 20s and late 20s at the latest. So, but that was the one and only time.
Okay, let me read the super chat really quick here. Shout out to Poppy Nomad with the $11 euro. Lucario and his buddies are the best dating coaches if you want to date low-level hood rats. Keep working on yourself and travel, guys. See what's out there for yourself. Salute to QB.
And Lucario can't even pull that. He only pulled grannies. I've never seen
bit
him
of
with a
credit.
hood rat below 40 years old. Just saying.
That Asian chick on the left was probably the only decent looking one that I saw so far out of his receipts.
Oh yeah. That Asian chick, because he claimed he met her at a meet and greet event. That's literally the youngest woman I've ever seen him with. Like, he's not lying. That's literally the youngest woman. April and all them other chicks are clearly over 40.
I mean, it's like we tried to.
And I'm not even hating. If I was an old dude over 40 myself, I would be honest. Like, yo, QB, I'm 43. My girlfriend's 41. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not going to try to put on this facade and act like I date super young women and I got the best game. I'm gonna keep it a buck off rip.
No, but my thing is, but then if you're gonna he said that's the only woman he met at the woman that he met that looks younger was at a meet and greet. It's like we tried to give him a life preserver to be like at least claim that chick that looks young. Like, well, if I were him, I'd be like, yeah, I dated her too. Yeah, it's like all I see you dating is geriatric shorties, man. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because somebody else called out that Asian girl receipt, and that's why I saw on the stream a year or two ago, Lucario responded to it. And it wasn't even this Asian girl. It was another Asian girl that looks younger than both of these ones on screen on the left and right. And that one, Lucario's like, no, I don't know why they making fun of me. This Asian girl, she was a fan. I met her at a meet and greet. I didn't even date her. So the best looking girl that people thought you were with, you already discounted.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get back to what the point.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Ezreal. My bad.
No, I agree. I want to get back to that point too of what Lucario's saying, and I wrote it down. He said, he was implying, do the women over there are they attracted to you because you're American, or are they attracted to you because they're sexually attracted? I mean, it's like, okay, women are attracted to guys that are tall. I don't hear guys saying, "Oh, she only likes me because I'm tall." Like, I mean, you go with what works for you.
She wants me for them shelf privileges.
Yeah, she just likes me because I have blue eyes. Like, okay, well, cry me a river. Like, come on, we'll pour you. Like, if she likes me because I have nice hair. Like, I don't.
Right. Let me read this super chat by Clan Siege 20 for the $5. Thank you. Would any of you guys throw hands with Lucario?
No, I would not.
Hands mean?
No.
Fighting.
Would you fight? Would you box?
Only if I have to.
It's not that serious. It's just
not
YouTube. It's just YouTube, fellas. It's just YouTube.
Right.
As a person, Lucario's a nice guy. So as a person, if I just ran into him at a sports bar and he happened to be getting a drink next to me, I wouldn't mind talking basketball with him. He's a nice guy. If he started going on a rant about game, I would just pick up my drink and leave the bar. I don't
think you would meet him at a bar. Maybe a hospice. Maybe if you would like.
Oh damn!
Or if you had if you were
maybe at bingo night with senior citizens. Maybe,
yeah.
But bingo.
Or if you met him in the aisle where you met him in the aisle and he was picking up the pens or something.
Here's the thing: is like he wrote a book. Looks don't matter, and obviously it does, because if looks didn't matter, any guy can basically pick up a girl that they find attractive.
Exactly.
An old 80-year-old man can be with a 25-year-old if looks didn't matter, so that's not true. And it kind of goes on the grifting side. Like, okay, looks don't matter. You're in an open relationship where you allow your girlfriend, your wife, to be with other men. Like, how can you really give sound advice to men when it comes to dating, and these are your beliefs?
That's because you don't have the game, QB. You don't understand game.
Yeah, you don't know the depths of real game, QB.
Yeah, you don't have the game. Game recognized game, and you looking real unfamiliar right now.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
And we saw Miles. Miles isn't even in shape. I'm a black pillar, and I'm in better shape than Miles. That's ridiculous.
I'm glad you brought that up, because my thing is,
I literally ran cross country and track and worked out with my MMA friends, and I'm a black pillar. Miles should be in better shape than me. I'm supposedly a doomer and gave up on life.
I'm not even gonna go to the point of the shape part. I'm talking about the part where QB mentioned in all of his. Now look at all right, so in Miles, when you were going through his Instagram, right? And you're looking,
Mhm.
the man looks like the second. No, don't take this no offense, Ice White, but it looked like he was the second coming of Jesus, wandering in the wilderness for 40 days,
I take that
40
personally.
nights.
I am the second coming of Jesus.
Hey, I'm a Christian, but I respect you. I got enough love for everybody. But Miles looked like he was wandering in the wilderness for 40 days. Like he was Jesus.
Oh damn! He brought up
That's actually
40
Like he
days
was
and
Moses.
40
No,
nights.
you know what? We'll come to common ground. Like he was Moses. Like he was wandering in the wilderness. Every single time
Yo, we're in
saw,
Lent already, aren't we?
yes,
I forgot.
Every single time every single clip we saw of him, he was just by himself in solitude, like he was Thanos. Like it just looked crazy. And my thing is now compare that. I'm not trying to gas you, QB, but compare that to
No,
your
you're good.
or the clips that you show, right? What kind of, to me, that looks like a more eventful life to be like, okay, I'm at least around some kind of woman. If you're a dating coach, I want to see that you're living in a life of abundance. You have some kind of feminine energy around you. I don't want
Facts.
to seem like you're in a this is like Castaway, you Tom Hanks. Like, come on.
Yo. No, I agree with that, Azrael. I've always said my favorite content on QB is not his live streams and his manosphere stuff. Obviously, I love the open panels and listening to people's nuanced opinions, but his travel content to me is his best content. Like if I just stumbled on it, I wouldn't even know it was a manosphere channel or Passport Bro channel. Like he clearly lives a full life where he's socializing, he's having fun, he's doing different things. It's not a stagnant, oh, I'm just going to do a live stream and talk about game for 12 hours a day. Like, so I agree with Azrael because I've said to people before, other travel content people, they could look at some of his pre-uploads because some of them are really like the editing and shit is top notch. So I don't know, but go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, but I mean, this looks real exciting, right? Just watching. This is 2 to 4 years ago. Watching a guy battle it out like he's Rocky or something like that. Do you want to become Rocky or do you want to be around the woman? Like, come on. I understand.
Okay, he bobbing and weaving. I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a
he bobbing
coach.
And weaving.
You're a dating coach. I want to, not to say, where the hoes at, but not to say you're gonna pull out a radar where you just like, oh, where's the hose at? Beep, beep, beep. I don't expect that. But dear God, let me at least see that you are around a female that's not your family member. Like, dear God.
I mean, dude is at a funeral service talking about gay.
Yo, what is this?
Yo,
oh man,
and that's Les Brown too. Which that's that's Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker.
Wait, QB, real quick, can you rate his girl that Adam sent you the receipt of? You don't got to show her necessarily. I'm just curious of your opinion.
I don't think that's his girl. I think that's the mom, and I don't want to bring that up.
Oh,
okay, yeah, I don't know okay. No, I think she had kids I could be wrong, but I think she had kids besides Miles. I think Miles is a stepdad, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong.
Damn. I mean, would we really be surprised though?
No, I know that would be par. That would be par for the course.
This is the dangerous thing with rumors. If you're not sure, just don't mention it. There was some guy in the comments earlier saying that.
Well, no, I remember Miles saying he dated a chick with kids. I just don't know if it's the current girlfriend he's dating right now.
Wait.
He has dated a woman with kids.
Rumors.
No. He has dated a woman with kids, but I'm not friends with Adam on Instagram, so I don't know if that's the current girlfriend he's dating now. To get
go ahead, Ice White. You're about to say something.
So maybe like 20 minutes ago or something, there was like a comment that popped up, and it said Mr. Lucario was asking Ice White to delete comments on his channel. That is completely made up. I never delete comments from my channel unless it's like severe fucking abuse. I don't even really delete comments. I don't have fucking time for that. Nobody has ever asked me, as far as I remember, to delete comments from my channel. It's my fucking channel. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it. So, Mr. Lucario, to be clear to anyone who saw that comment, he has never asked me to delete anything.
Well, the reason why people may have said that is because he's been on Kings and Dreams channel. He's told people, oh, don't allow certain people to come up because they don't like when QB or even BMT challenges them. They never want to have a panel. They'll use Austin because Austin is a younger guy. He doesn't understand the backstory to how they operate and how they word certain things. They're really good at gaslighting, right? So there's a reason why, like, for example, I should say, when the last time they had the Kings and Dream had a panel, he was like, oh, don't bring up BMT, and pretty much he was like, oh, QB is just a troll. He was like, if you bring him up, I remember him saying, he said, if you bring him up, I'm gonna just leave. So yeah,
that's corny.
Yeah,
wow.
He doesn't.
I like what Uncle Guns is saying here in the comment. I'm cool with all the Game Kings members. There's plenty of good information in the men's space. My advice is always the same. Find a channel you identify with, test to see what works best for you. The funny thing is, what we've been doing at Game Global is just hosting panels and just having all these perspectives just fucking cross over. If you resonate with it, if it works for you, that is the thing that matters, because your lifestyle is going to be different to mine. Some of you might have different cultures compared to what I'm used to. Whatever you resonate with and whatever works for you, that is what matters. I personally wouldn't. I get the whole thing with like comparing people's social media and stuff like that, but I personally wouldn't get too much into the thing about just like gossiping about people or that kind of stuff. If it works for you, that's the main thing.
Yeah, one thing really quick, Ice, why like prime example with you in regards to dating and the wingman and your product. At least when somebody Googles you or looks at your Instagram, they can see, okay, yes, he has a wife, kid, he travels around the world, so he's valid. Whereas some guys, it's a mystery. And what we see is, Miles walking through the woods and lonely and driving his car, no girl.
Come on, QB, don't hate.
Side.
He's just on monk mode, bro. You can't hate on. He might just need some time to be alone and work on himself.
But
and Money Max, he might just need that a couple years by himself to go on monk mode. That's it.
Bruh. But really quick, Tyrone, eventually the theory, and I'm all for theory, but when people call you out and say, all right, man, are you really dating? Do you have a girlfriend? Like, I just see you behind the camera at your house 24/7. And you don't have to show vlogs or videos of you out on dates, but as just a reference to kill that rumor, hey, this is my Instagram. Yes, I do date. These girls don't want to be on camera, but you never have to question if I'm not dating women. That's all I'm trying to say.
QB, I think
sure.
At the
same time,
that is submitting to you guys.
Would you
like
guys,
Lucario and those guys? They don't want to. They think if they show a receipt, that's giving in to QB and saying, "Oh, I'm trying to impress QB and prove myself." So Lucario's trying to go the other way and double down on not showing receipts and saying, hey, game recognizes game. Weirdos like QB don't know what they're talking about. So he's going to stick to that argument.
QB, you need a
I got a weird twist on this.
It's a silly argument. I get it.
Hold on, Ice White. Tyrone, thank you. And you're right. And I actually kind of agree with you on that. Ice White, go ahead.
I got a weird twist on this. So, there is this obsession with proof that you're getting laid and stuff like that. We could go all kinds of extreme ways and be like, yo, to prove that I'm not a virgin, I went back in time and filmed it when I was 14 years old. Like that's extreme. That's the extreme side. The other side of this is a lot of dating coaches or just people trying to sell something in this space. They use the alleged evidence thing as their marketing gimmick. And we all know there's that certain person who lives in Brazil who pushes that so much. And there's so many rumors and illegal cases where it has been pointed towards the fact that allegedly This person is paying them. Like any one of you guys and any fucking dating coach on earth could pay a woman to fake some infield or, just go to a nightclub, take a photo with this random woman and never know her fucking name, get her phone number or anything, and then post it online. Yo, look at me. I got this woman next to me for 2 seconds in the nightclub. This 1 millisecond of photo is evidence that I got laid. It is not. Unless you are showing your penis going into her vagina or a DNA test of your semen samples in her pussy, there's no evidence that you got laid. How extreme do we want to take this? Now, that's not like the weird twist I was going to add on to this. My twist is because I'm married, and I get what you're saying, QB. Some people would be like, okay, Ice White is married. That qualifies him. Other guys in this space would be like, that's bad that he's married. Well, I don't want a guy who's married, which is kind of strange because not only have I been on the journey, I have completed it, which surely means that I'm more qualified. So one thing that I don't have to do anything, but one thing that I'm kind of inclined to do is just post photos. It's something I do anyway of my family. And I do it happily because that's like what I would do normally. But there's the incentive to show off when you're a dating coach. There's an incentive to be like, yo, bitch, get dressed into some sexy shit. I got some men to impress on the internet. So where do we want? Are we just gonna go in circles in these silly games and be like, "Yo, prove"? I want to know that your penis entered her vagina. I care so much.
I want to say I agree with everything.
Hold on, guys. I got to read the super chat.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you, Clarence the Siege 20. Do you guys think Lucario and Miles bang Transformers?
Let's
No.
get the facts. We know who does.
Hey,
I'm gonna say no.
April is a woman. April is clearly a woman. That's all I'm gonna say. April is a woman. She may be old, but she's still a woman. I'll give Lucario that much.
Hey, I'll just say one thing about it, man. I think they do got game as far as information. I don't think they're virgins. I mean, you just have to find the stuff they say that resonates with you and you can apply it to your life. Now, with the game or information they use, are they attracting and pulling like these beautiful women? I don't know. That's the part that's a mystery. But for me, I mean, if he's telling you to only use the phone to text girls for dates, I mean, you can apply that if you want. But I think they get women. The thing is, what type of women? But at the end of the day, that's their preference. But some things, and I've told Lucario over the phone, there's some things that I found a little interesting about their philosophy. But I do think they give out some great advice, though. But like I said, if and this is just alleged, I'm not saying this is true, but if their target type of women are triple chin women with body handles and love handles, then that's their thing, or if they are attractive models.
April
then
is skinny. Just to give Lucario some credit, April's skinny for her age. She's not overweight. My only gripe with Lucario and Steve was I'm like, bro, if y'all are over 40 and y'all talk to women that are over 40, there's nothing wrong with you being honest about that. You don't have to peddle this narrative that you're dating young, hot women. Just say I'm dating women my age. I would respect the honesty, personally, me anyway. But you can go, my bad.
I feel that. No, I feel that. I mean, that's all. I mean, at the end of the day, I think they're going out there approaching women, cold approaching, saying whatever they got to say, and finding women that are interested in them, and they make dates and smash them and stuff like that. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But like you said, if you're on YouTube projecting to an audience that, hey guys, fucking beautiful women is easy. Like all I do is walk out the door and I'm fucking 30 women a day. They're just beautiful. Then I feel like if you're going to market that to an audience, but don't want to show no receipts on it or even like say something about it, then that's where it can get a little tricky because someone will call your show and debate you about that because, for whatever reason though, that's all. But I think they get women.
So Sebastian, you kind of been a little quiet there. What's your kind of input on this?
Wait, did Sebastian ever say the oldest he went for that other question, the
Yeah,
oldest
sorry,
woman
guys.
you dated or whatever.
Oh yeah,
So
we didn't
I was
finish
on.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was on mute
I didn't.
because
Okay, my bad.
yeah, I was on mute because I was laughing the whole time. You guys are kind of funny. Yeah. So I got a couple of things on my mind, but the oldest I've been with is 38. This woman, I thought I got the golden ticket. I was ready to cash in the checks. I met her in Brazil. Okay, she's 38. She has a mansion in the mountains. She has a mansion. She has her own, like, I don't know how many acres of land.
Holy shit!
She's 38.
Hey, when you say in the mountains, not the favela, right?
No. It's hidden. It's hidden. It's
Okay.
beautiful. It's beautiful. She like
mansion.
she showed me like I still have the DMs. She's like, oh yeah, this is my. She was like doing a whole mansion tour. I was like, what the hell? And she's 38. She's a yoga and Pilates instructor. So she's toned from head to toe. Beautiful. I thought she was in her late 20s. So I'm thinking, okay, she's rich. She's still really good looking. I'm about to cash in my golden ticket. I'm about to get myself a sugar mama. But then there was two things that raised red flags. Number one, she had a kid. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. She got a kid. It is what it is. It's all right, whatever. And then she's divorced. So she has the baby daddy. So I was just like, nah, I don't know about that. And then, so one night we were hooking up and she's like, hey, I need to tell you something. I'm like, oh no, fuck, what is it? Yeah, it's like, oh shit. She said, hey, you remember I told you that I'm divorced? I said, yeah, what about it? She's like, oh yeah, my sister's divorced as well. I'm like, okay, what's your sister got anything to do with this? She's like, so my sister, she got divorced 3 times. I was like, okay, the fuck? Why are you telling me this? She says, all 3 divorces, all 3 husbands died.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Oh no.
I was like, whoa, okay, like
that's a black flag right
I was
there.
like,
what?
what's that got to do with you? I said, time out. That's your sister. That's not you. What's that got to do with you? She said, oh, I've been divorced twice. I'm like,
oh
okay.
no.
What else? She's like, oh, both husbands also died. I said, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Said, oh hell no. So I was like, okay, I'm not cashing in that ticket, right? So yeah, that was the 38-year-old.
Yeah, that
She's
should
watching
be
this live stream right now.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, yeah. So
I'm good. There's
good.
plenty
I'm
other
good.
If anything,
sugar mamas on the
this
market.
live
I'm
stream-
good. I'm chilling.
This
I-
live stream is telling me not to go to Brazil. I'm feeling pretty discouraged here. I was just
Brazil
about to
is
book
cool.
a fucking trip, guys. You just fucking ruined
No,
it.
man, Brazil is cool. It's still cool.
Yeah,
I would still
Brazil's
recommend
good.
you
I'm
go there.
fucking scared, guys.
I'm
You're
still-
scaring the shit out of me.
Hey man,
how
I
much
had
money
great
does she
time.
have,
Look at me. I'm
They're gonna put
standing
guns
there
to my
and
head,
smiling on the
force me to get
smiling on the
married
cellar
to
on the steps.
favela mansion bitches and all this shit.
So
No, it's
yeah,
not
anyway,
a favela.
going on?
I thought it was a favela because he said it was in the mountains. And the
No,
way
it's-
the way the infrastructure is set up in Rio, up on the hills is the favela, and down on the lowlands is like the nice area. I don't know why.
No,
set up
it's
that
the
way.
same in Lima. It's just exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the oldest chick I've been with. Ice.
Oh.
I actually want to, everyone's talking about different content creators, different panels. I
Oh,
actually
by the
wanna-
way, I'm in Lapa, by the way, and I mentioned Lapa earlier. But go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So Ice, I want to address this directly to you. Me and my business partner Jeff, we actually never got to directly thank you. You invited us to a panel not too long ago. I think it was like 4 or 5 months ago. You invited us to an all Asian dating coaches panel.
Yes, one of my racist panels. Yes.
Yeah. So we never got to thank you for that. We
No, Ice,
declined.
I love those panels. I love those panels because I love
Hold on,
those.
Tyrone.
I gotta check that out. I
okay.
invite it myself.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying I want him to keep doing those panels. I like those panels.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
saying.
Ice,
cool.
Jeff and I never got to thank you directly first. So thank you, but we declined because we actually got a lot of beef with those guys. In the Asian community, we got some crazy beef going on. So that's the only reason we didn't want to go. But thank you anyways.
I gotta hear more about this Asian stuff. It was a great panel, seriously, but yeah.
I mean,
it's a funny thing, like managing all these communities, because you realize like there's a completely different sphere
Yeah.
the Spanish-speaking countries, for the Russian-speak, like they just know mystery method and nothing else. Like they never fucking heard of RSD unless they speak English. So it's a funny thing.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, we Asians, we keep our beef under wraps. So you know, just to give you a heads up, that's the only reason I didn't go to that panel.
And there I was for 1 year feeling hurt because a bunch of Asians didn't show up. I was like, "Come on, guys, you're billions of you.
Don't worry.
I should have
you're
a
not,
huge
You're not
panel."
the only white guy we turned down. Don't worry.
I feel better now.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna do final closing thoughts, but I know Trippin with Jay is probably gonna continue to stream, so you guys are probably welcome to, go over there. But let's go around the room. As the room, final closing thoughts.
You talking to me?
Azarel, I'm
isn't
sorry.
on the panel, is he?
No,
Oh, you mean Art of Will? I'm about to say the
No, he
legend
said
Azaroon is on the
bro.
panel, and I didn't even know this. Hold on. Hold up.
I am so sorry I said that.
Yeah, now you
man.
good.
My
You good.
bad. Okay, Azarel, my
Azaroon a
bad.
black pillar, but he be getting women. He's not a nihilist. He's not a doomer. He dates women. I fuck with
Right.
Azaroon because he self improves. I like him. He's a good dude.
Okay, Azarel, final closing thoughts.
I'm
man.
like, I'm still so low. I'm like, Azure. No, thank you for having me on. It's been real. Everyone here, I how should I put it? I like where everyone is going, and I just subscribe to you guys right now, and I just want to say I appreciate what everyone's doing here. I like the motion and the energy from a lot of people. Just keep traveling, and everyone just be safe in whatever you do, and keep everybody updated as to where's the next place you're gonna go in the next 6 months. But thank you for having me on, and everybody be safe as well. Have a good night.
Okay, cool.
Peace,
Joe, final
Azrael.
closing.
I'm sorry for beefing with you all the time, but it's all tough love. It's you still my guy.
Okay, cool. Joe, final closing thoughts. Thank you for stopping by too. By the way, final closing thoughts.
Oh,
thank you,
Joe,
Joe.
sorry. This is Sebastian. Before you close out, Joe. Yeah, the venue's name is called Teto in Teto Rooftop in Sao Paulo. It's a really high-end venue, so of course, dress accordingly. I don't know if you're a fan of Ja Rule, but Ja Rule hangs out there a lot for whatever reason.
Whatever,
Yeah, that's the type of venue that it is.
for whatever reason, quote unquote. I appreciate that. I'm actually checked out because going to Rio, Sao Paulo, Cabo Frio, and maybe if I got time for the least. I'm not trying to stretch myself too thin out there, but anyways, thank you for the information, my friend. Thank you, QB, for inviting me on the panel. Everyone else, have a great night.
All right, cool. Let's see. We'll go with Arta Will. Final closing thoughts, player.
Yeah, man. It was good seeing you all again. And oh yeah, we didn't even finish on talking about the oldest. I'll be brief.
We'll get to that. We'll do a round 2 on that.
All right. Speaking of round 2, you got to get Casey Redbeard on the next one.
Okay.
For round 2, he would definitely be a good, especially since you did a live on Lucario, who he recently debated with.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear QB's opinion on that debate.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely got to get.
I might actually react to that. So cool.
Yeah, but other than that, the thing with game, it's in the book. It was in the book. Again, I stated earlier, mystery, Eric Makovic, whatever his name is, he said you still got to self-improve, and a lot of these dating coaches seem to skip that over. Shout out to Offie Kingdom. We settled our issues and stuff. I know he still rocks with those two dudes, but shout out to him. And MGTOW Dictionary and Fem Tuition can both eat a dick.
Okay. Jermaine, man, I appreciate you pulling up. Final closing thoughts.
Yeah, man, I think you guys all have a perspective. Shout out to Global Game. It's great merging different personalities and different philosophies when it comes to their approaches to dating women and having their strategies. just keep doing your thing, man. Just this is YouTube for me. It's entertainment, but it's also insightful. And just keep doing your thing, man. Just know your why for what you're doing to come to women, and just be real with yourself, man. You know, at the end of the day, if you feel like you got to pay to get it, it is what it is. If you feel like you got to take her out on a fancy date to get it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just know your why, and just move with integrity and have boundaries. That's it.
All right, cool. Appreciate that. Educated Tyrone, final closing thoughts.
I'm gonna try to keep it brief. All I'm gonna
Yes,
say
please.
Yeah, I know. I know. All I'm gonna say is Game Global. I do respect him, at least coming on the panel. He's not an elitist and only showing up on panels with 100K subs. So I do respect that. First off, second off, I don't know if you want me to email you for the debate or, I don't know how you do that.
I'm super easy to reach. Like
I don't
you're
mind
gonna
doing that,
reach
or if
me,
you
I'm
just
gonna
have an
see it.
Instagram, I can DM you on. Because again, I don't mind giving you a rough draft of my debate just to show
I don't need to
I
see
love
anything.
formal
All
debate.
you got to do is message me. That's it.
Just give him the Instagram, Tyrone.
Yeah, just say the Instagram. I'll remember. I'll see it on the re-record or whatever. Is it Game Global on Instagram?
There's a back chat for a reason.
Instagram, Game Global is the website and the YouTube channel, but everything else, it's Ice White Official, basically.
Ice White, you said?
Official.
Ice White Official. Okay, good. My Insta is Game Doesn't Exist. So if you get a DM from Game Doesn't Exist, that's me.
Put it in the back.
That is so offensive to my fucking brand. I don't think we're gonna get along.
No, but Game Global, I'm glad you have your, because I love your panels, and I wanted to. It doesn't have to be Lucario necessarily. Whoever's willing to.
Yeah,
it could be Steve the Dean. It could be 50, Mr. 1950.
By the way,
whoever's willing to debate that pillar.
Okay, Tyrone. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, and as far as the closing thoughts, I just want to say, technically speaking, I'm a dark purple pillar because I still love intimacy with women, and I still think it's worth pursuing relationships.
Yo, I could say.
So I just want to say that, just to be clear. But go ahead, QB. My bad. Great stream, by the way. Great stream, by the way.
Steve the Demon.
I know. Sebastian, final closing thoughts.
No, just thank you for allowing me on your platform, QB, and I appreciate everyone's consideration. You guys are a great panel, and just stay safe out there. Don't get kidnapped. Don't get caught up. And happy gaming, gentlemen.
Okay, cool. Ice White, final closing thoughts.
Don't spend $800 on shots, by the way.
Love that.
I'll basically include that. Game Global is pretty simple. We're a network of wingman, and if you're a passport pro and you want to know about going to Thailand, we got 4 game cities in Thailand, Bangkok, Phuket, and the other ones. We got cities in how many fucking countries? Like 83 countries or some shit. So you're basically gonna find people anywhere you're fucking going, unless you're going to Antarctica. As for the other shit, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I don't remember being in the locker rooms and people were saying, "Yo, what's your lay count, bro?" and all this show me your receipts and stuff like that. These terms are very funny to me because it's talk that is generally only on the internet. So let's just remind ourselves that there is a reality, and then there is it's this whole marketing thing sometimes, but there has to be a point where you personally go beyond this in your life and just focus on yourself. There is a lot of fucking garbage in the seduction industry. As the person who runs Game Global, I get reports all the fucking time. Scammers in the industry, like people taking money, never giving refunds for never delivering products and stuff like. It's a horrific fucking industry. So half the shit you're gonna hear is probably gonna be true to whatever extent. But just keep it real and be part of the game. If you're a passport bro, just find one of the cities you're interested in. And if you're going to Rio, for example, we got perhaps 300 people in the community there. So plenty of advice going around, passport bros, non-passport bros, pickup artists, and so on. But yeah, we host panels, debates, and all kinds of funny shit. So the genuine purpose is to advance yourself. But that's where you guys can find me.
Okay, cool. Tripping with Jay. Final closing thoughts.
Yes. Hey, thank you, QB, for allowing me to come on the panel, and the rest of the panel, amazing as well. If you guys have never seen me before or have never heard my name before, let me just do a quick intro. My name is Jay, or outro, actually. And my YouTube channel is Trippin with Jay, and I do travel all around the world, and I do a lot of live streams where I actually show my audience and teach my audience how to increase their sexual market value, how to do the pre-work in order to obtain the highest or the prettiest or the best woman they can get. And the pre-work includes getting in the gym and getting your money up before you even attempt to go get those beautiful women, because you need those two components first. And you need to know how to talk to women as well. And my channel shows you travel vlogs, how to attract women, information on traveling as well on the weekends when I do my live streams. But again, thank you guys. Thank you, QB, for allowing me on the panel and on your platform. And everybody else, thank you guys for the hilarious laughs and the great Lucario and Miles, man, because I watch those guys too. But you guys are very, very entertaining. So thank you again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a sub right after this, Jay. I'm a sub right after this. I might already be sub to you, but just in case I'm not.
Okay. And Jay, are you still going after I'm done? Or are you cutting it off too?
I'm gonna cut it off, man, because I tried to do a live stream earlier with an open panel, man, and OBS was giving me problems for like 3 hours, man. I'm tired. I'm
Okay. No problem. QB Passport flexing, man. This was a great live. Sub to everybody's channel. I will holler at you guys on the next one. Watch the re-one. I might, because you know how YouTube is. If I do remove this stream, it'll be uploaded on MGTOW TV probably either tomorrow or definitely Monday. So if you say, hey, QB, I really love the stream and I want to see this, I'll re-upload it to MGTOW TV. You guys can watch it there.
Oh, Ozzy in the chat said, when's your next Mexico trip? If you want to answer that before you end the stream.
Yeah, Guadalajara. I'll be there in Guadalajara in 2 weeks. So
if you need a wingman, join Game Guadalajara.
Bro, I might be there too. In Guadalajara.
Oh, okay. We'll talk. But all right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys.
All right, peace out.
Thanks.
Game Global, I'll DM you